Hey guys, it's Lord here, back again with another review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Origins Wave 5 Mer-Man. This is the Lords of Power variant of Mer-Man. We got the original vintage style looking Mer-Man earlier this year. We got this guy now, or if you're a rich kid and could afford it, this guy was also a PowerCon exclusive with a little bit more paint apps on him. So there is that. But getting right into it, comes with the mini comic. Same one as the other figures. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to know what's inside, get your own. There you go. So, Mer-Man. This guy right here. This is my favorite figure of the wave. I know it's a reissue. I know it's a legit reissue as well. It's not even just a reissue of Mer-Man, it's a reissue of a variant of Mer-Man that actually came out before the vintage toy inspired one. But I don't care. This figure is awesome. I love him. He's fantastic. It's the LOP version. It's closer to 2000X. So I love that, of course. Comes with his trusty sword, which I think is the same as the original one, right? The first release. Second release, whatever. The vintage toy one. Because the Lords of Power were more or less based off of the original concepts for the He-Man line, which was supposed to be called Lords of Power. But they changed it because it was, I guess, a religious reason. Some religious reference in there. I don't know. I'm going to just say this. Like, straight Christian Catholic people kind of sucked in the 80s. They were saying everything was evil and a bunch of sticks up their butts and just weren't cool, man. Dungeons and Dragons and heavy metal was another victim of lame-os like that. But we're out of those times now. Now it's talking crap about other stuff. We won't get into that. But I really do love this figure. This version of Mer-Man is my favorite now. I love the little collar piece, which is something they threw on the 2000X version way back in 2002. He didn't have these little dingleberries on his belt in that version, though. That's kind of interesting. His belt and his chest armor are also a separate piece, so you can rotate them separately if you want. He's got little kind of skin-tight spandex Superman undies down there. So that's kind of funny. And he's got these cool kind of coral boots and these Aquaman gloves. The big old shark fins on the back. So this guy's got a lot more unique tooling compared to the other Mer-Man that we already got. Unless you got this guy first. Okay, we'll just acknowledge the fact that maybe, just maybe, not everyone who buys these got the Lords of Power set, okay? Because I didn't. But this guy looks cool. I really love this figure. I love this head sculpt, man. If they do a 2000X Mer-Man, there's your head sculpt right there. Yeah, I think he had some fins on the back, but I'd let it slide. I would. But articulation on this guy, his head moves all around. It's double ball peg. Shoulders go in and out, forward and back. He's got a swivel at the elbow, hinge at the elbow. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Now, this elbow on this side was actually stuck on mine. But if you watch my live unboxing of this entire wave, which is on my Instagram, my IGTV to be exact, I did manage to crack it live on cam. Well, maybe not on cam, but it was live during the video. So I felt that I accomplished something. And then later that day, I almost broke Conan. So, there's a trade-off, I guess. He's got a waist swivel. He's got hips. Ball hips. Move forward and back, in and out. I will say, these are a little bit looser than I'd like on these. They already have enough trouble standing with the feet. But this guy's feet are nice and tight. So, this isn't the biggest deal. It's more or less the crotch peg itself being a little bit loose in the slot there that it's tabbed into. So you can see the legs are moving together, but I'm not actually rotating them. So, you know, that's something we face with Marvel Legends every day. I can live with it, but man, I wish it was on Evil Lyn or something I didn't like instead of Mer-Man. Either way, he's got a single hinge in the knee with rotation. Then he's got a swivel at the crazy coral boot, which actually sticks up past the cut there. Then he's got a hinge in the foot with a rocker. These feet are a little limited, but I haven't really pushed them because I don't want to scratch the yellow paint off. But yeah, I love this Mer-Man. This Mer-Man's freaking sweet. Comes with his coral sword of death, so you can cut the crap out of you. I still prefer the 2000X sword. It's no contest there. But this is my favorite Mer-Man that we've gotten in this line. I don't mind he doesn't have all the extra paint either. That's not that big a deal to me. I can't see half the paint he's got anyway, so who cares? But with that being said, let's take a look at some comparisons. First up, here is our new, quote-unquote new, Lords of Power Mer-Man next to the vintage toy Mer-Man from the Origins line. This one, of course, looks a lot more like the vintage toy as opposed to the prototype for the vintage toy, which I kind of wish this is the one they went with because it looks a lot better. Looks less like a cat. Meow. But I still like the original Mer-Man we got in this line. I think he's cool, but I just love this LOP version a lot more. Up next here he is, next to the only other figures I've taken a look at from Wave 5 thus far. We're almost done. One more to go. But of course we got Faker and Fisto. Pow! Right in the kisser. And for those of you paying attention to my MOTU Origins reviews as of late, I've been adding on little skits at the end to kind of lengthen the videos out just a little bit, by like a minute or so. And for those of you who enjoy them, thank you. I'm flattered. It's just me being ridiculous. But side note, the local friend who shall not be named for privacy reasons got a rare variant of Fisto recently. He's got a red dot right dab smack in the middle of his forehead. So yeah, I did not know Fisto believed in Vishnu. But I guess anything is possible, right? And the last, but certainly not least, we have our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. So with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and if you haven't been able to guess it by now, this little fish stick right here is my favorite figure in Wave 5 of the MOTU Origins line. That's right! Old Fish Face is my favorite figure of this wave that I've been taking a look at because it is close enough to my beloved 2000X version of Mer-Man for me to be just flat up okay with it. Yeah, I know it's not exact to that, or the mini-comic, or really any interpretation of Mer-Man we've gotten before, but I don't care. It's an awesome figure. I love this figure, and I highly recommend if you haven't gotten your hands on this guy yet, you do so NOW now because he is freaking awesome! So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Gotta show that algorithm who's boss, right? If you haven't already, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this guy, whether you love it, or love it, because I forbid you to hate it. But remember, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, everybody, quick roll call. Beastman?
Here.
Trapjaw?
Here.
Triclops?
Here.
Evelyn?
It's Evelyn now, dear.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, sweetheart. Alright, let's go take over Castle Grayskull.
2 hours later.
Alright, guys, I'm here. Hey, where'd everybody go? They forgot about me again, didn't they? I'll show them. I'll show them all. They may have forgotten about Mer-Man, but soon they'll never forget about Mer-Man.
Who was that guy? It's me. I am
starting to see things.